once again in the glow of the atom.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless, and I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits. I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger. Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen. When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal. The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming. I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first. Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death. Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 Ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option. but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop. The mission is this: search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other. It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. There you go. Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business. Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in. Using logic on me, eh? Smartass. Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes, it only makes them mad. In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's gonna take adversity to tap them. So I'm, maybe. Good luck out there, recruits. What else do you need? What else do you need?
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there. He headbutted you right in the butt. Did you actually think I was serious about wanting that can? I just wanted the goat to hit you in the ass.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun. Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
They all hurt, but this one... Man. Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Farron Brygo up in Vegas. When Base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace. God damn it, Ace! I knew this one was trouble, I knew it. Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. Y'all remind me of us. Christ, sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is... He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater. Should have gone with him. I didn't go with him. Man, not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way, Nate. Yep. He was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the way... He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead. I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. You better call him Gilbert now. Funny. Back in the day, he just seemed like this... Any other commander would have handed him his walk-in papers. Could be a nice little place, if the Atchisons and Topekans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about. But between them, I don't really know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. You weren't briefed on those fucks during your training? Well, let me fill you in. Just a bunch of rangers back then, but they've been getting more organized. Call themselves a militia now. And they try to act like they're the Desert Ring, an old military facility from before the war. Better than he'd like. Back in the day, the General was the... Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there. Yeah, the base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong. The edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't get into without getting cooked to a crisp.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought... So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. Cool. No need to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, all right?